the Bond Hive.
Uh-huh.
How did that great name come about?
I don't know. I think Beyonce has the Beehive, so I just kind of put that like with it.
You worked it together.
Yeah, I love Beyonce, so that's whatever. That's why my name was Young B. Like I was just like a crazy Jay-Z and Beyonce fan. It didn't come from being Bianca. It was because Jay-Z said the '03 Bonnie and Clyde. He was like Young B. Cruising down the west side.
Wow, never knew that.
I used to skip school. One time the Black album came out, and I just didn't go to school to go get it, like to get online. So yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. So now everything you have going on now, what is some things you want to announce that you have going on, or you have in the works that you want to announce today?
Just the project dropping soon, the 9th year. They can stay tuned with that. Like you can follow me on social media. Bianca is King, Instagram, so that like whatever comes up, it's on my social media, like on Instagram, like basically.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start periscoping. I think my periscope is Bianca Bonnie.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to work it out right now.
You gotta get it together.
Got 90 followers on here.
Yeah,
I did
followers.
6 broadcasts.
Yes.
Okay, we did 6 broadcasts. I was live at once before.
Nice. So now earlier we were talking about, like sacrifice and starting as an artist. How do you find the balance between your personal life and business?
I really have no personal life, like really.
Wow.
And right now it's just strictly business because I'm career driven and I'm trying to like be way like right where I'm at right now is not where I want to be. So where I'm trying to get, I need to be focused and like personal. It's like it's never personal to me. It's always business.
Yeah, is there anything you had to deal with, like being a female? Because people always say like this, being a female in this industry. Anything you had to deal with personally?
Not really. I mean, it's tough being a female. You just gotta hold it down. Like you can't sleep with everybody. Like you just gotta respect yourself and move accordingly. Like you gotta have a strong team behind you that believes in you and is dedicated to doing what you have to get done, and that's basically it. Like it's tough being a female, period, not just in the music industry, just in the world. Like you have to have your hair done, you have to have your nails done, you have to maintain your image, you have to sit up straight, you have to, well, everything we gotta do, you know?
Yes.
Menstrual and all the things we go through, on top of being in love with someone and whatever, and then they make you act certain ways, like crazy. Yeah. You sad because they made you sad, and then you got to go to work and be sad. No, I don't have the time for that.
I don't blame you. Yeah. A lot going on. So how did you deal with friends in everything you were doing at a young
I try to
age?
incorporate my friends in my business as much as I can. Like if I oh come on, y'all come out to the club and come out to events, and I mean I had the same friends for my whole life. They never care when I'm on TV or when I'm doing music. Good. So it doesn't change. Like if I don't see them for months, or my family is just the same way, because my friends are basically like my family.
I got you. That's good though. So now you always have a balance in between, and no one ever switching up or anything.
Right.
So how was your relationship with all the cast members outside of Love and Hip Hop when the taping wrapped up?
Well, the same way you see it is the same exact way.
Really?
I still stay connected with her. She's really busy. So I see her from time to time. Mariah, we text almost every day. I make sure she's on top of her game. Like she's really grinding and going hard with her music and her career. I just saw Rich Dollars last night in Harlem at Corner Social. We were like turned up in there. And yeah, D&D is day to day. Every single day we talk like all day. So basically it's just the same exact way. Speak to him all the time. So it's just like.
Is there another Gwinnett Fest brewing up, or?
I mean, he's having a bunch of Gwinnett Fests. He's doing one.
I know he had one in PA not too long ago.
Yeah, he had one in Queens too. He's doing a bunch of Gwinnett Fests. You got to sign up for it, like up and coming artists and stuff. But yeah, it's probably gonna be. I mean, I don't think I'll be in another one. I already won twice. You got the queen. Now you got to be judging it now. Yeah, like I just come through just to stop by, do press, mingle with the artists, see who's hot, what's going on. Like you always got to stay in tune and involved.
Yeah. Is there any artists that you have your eye on that like you really think are like really about to be something really big?
It's this artist AIG's. I work closely with him. He's on my Instagram too. G's Life Empire. He's dope, up and coming, and it's a bunch of artists that's coming out. So I mean, I gotta worry about me and my team right now. We coming out.
Yeah, y'all coming out just as crazy. They gotta
Right.
be on the lookout for you too. And now you incorporating dancing into your
I was a
routine.
dancer before I did music.
Oh,
I danced
wow.
at Alvin Ailey as
Me
a kid.
too.
And I danced in the dance group Sugar Babies in Harlem. So I always danced before the music. That was what started it off really, really like as a little kid. And then I started doing music on my own.
Right. So now the episode with you were dancing and everything. So how does it feel for you to now morph it all together and really put it to your music?
It definitely feels great. It's just to finally be able to do everything I wanted to do. It's always a vision I had. I always wanted to do all of this, but it takes time, and timing is everything. Like, it just takes having the right people, like I said, and making sure everything is together before you just throw it out there. And you don't want to fail, so you got to execute and do it right.
Yes. If you had to put a 1-year goal that you want to have accomplished before the year wraps up, what goals do you specifically have for yourself?
Oh gosh, I have a trillion goals. I don't have one. I have a bunch. I mean, just keep progressing, you know, more magazines, more interviews.
So let's get into before Love and Hip Hop started.
Right.
Now, how was it, the process, auditioning or just being confronted about being a part of the whole cast itself?
I really didn't have to audition. They wanted me last season, and they reached out to me, and then this season they reached out to me again. So, I mean, I always wanted to do Love and Hip Hop. Like, I've been a fan of Love and Hip Hop since it ever came out. Like, Love and Hip Hop, that was just like,
wow,
my life is perfect for Love and Hip Hop. So, yeah, it just happened. Everything happens when it's supposed to.
Yes, and of course with Mona Scott Young being the brain behind it. How was it meeting with her and really chopping it up?
I love Mona. Mona's a real inspirational person to be around. It's just like a strong black woman, like the epitome.
Yeah, she said
So,
being on Centric the other day, I was watching it, and her whole story.
I missed
like,
that event. I got in trouble for that. I was supposed to be at the View, so I'm like, oh.
Yeah, she's really moving.
Yes, like, it's crazy.
Great. So who are some people you look up to, in either in the industry or in your personal life?
Well, I don't really look up to people. I get inspiration from others, but it's like I inspire myself. Like, you really have to keep, like, I don't want to sound like, you know, cocky or anything, but like, you really have to motivate yourself to do things. Like, it's mind over matter. Like, you gotta get up and stay healthy and stay happy and just like keep yourself going, you know. Like, I get inspiration from anything. Like, just it being nice outside today is like, oh, I feel good.
Yeah.
And I can keep going. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really look up to anyone.
Yeah, so are there any people, like, when you're ever in a situation, like, good name right now, like 3 people you could just always count on in your life, or is it really all you?
I know exactly the 3 people, Caitlin, Sam, and Dave. And besides my parents, you know, I have family members and people I can count on, but them 3, that's my team B, like, the core, so it's like, I depend on them. I get frantic when I can't contact them. Like, I speak to them 3 every day, like, every single day, every minute of the day. Like, I got ideas or whatever. The team behind you, and when you're an artist, is very important. Like,
right. So how do you feel for artists that, you know, are more so on the independent route, and, you know, they want to do, because I had a few artists here that say, you know, I don't want any management, I don't want publicity, I just want to do it all on me. How do you feel about that?
Good luck. Good luck with that. That's all I can say. Like, you might not want all of that. Like, I didn't want, not that I didn't want management, but I know how to manage myself. But sometimes the bigger the artist you become, you have no choice but to have people in place to do these things for you. You have to have publicists. You have to have management. You have to have people controlling other things. You will lose your mind.
All right.
It's just one person can't accomplish anything. Nobody ever did. It's like people would say, oh, I did this on my own, but you really didn't. It's always someone who helped.
Right, and put that together for you.
No matter what. If they helped a tiny bit, someone helped everyone.
Right. So how do you keep because you have a million of things going on, super hectic. How do you find peace within everything and keeping yourself sane? Do you do yoga, or do you just listen to music to calm you down, or you just
I
relax?
write music. That's about it. Like, I'm trying to think of finding some inner peace now. Like, I like to go to the beach. Like, I'm trying to get to Miami as we speak. Like sometimes, like I never really get to get break. Every time we travel, like I've never really traveled for a vacation.
Wow.
I've always worked since 15. Every trip I took was business. Even if it was like I'm on a beach or I'm taking pictures on by a pool,
Right.
I still worked that whole time. And then you will see me on a beach just for the 5 minutes before we, like my flight is in 2 hours. Let's go to the beach real quick.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, I mean, I just try to stay sane and find inner peace in whatever. Like, I just always just write music. It makes me feel better when I express myself. And I have journals and I write, so.
Does it ever feel overwhelming at times that you just like you need to just put the world on pause and just do
Yeah, I
what you have
do.
to do?
I'm a Cancer too, so.
Oh, okay.
I put the world on pause a lot. Maybe like 24 hours the most I could go missing, and then people start going frantic. Like, I'll just put the world on pause and stay to myself, and then I can't, not for too long, because in the industry, like going missing for a week is like a month.
Yeah.
So you can't, like, it's my career, so I can't just say, oh, I'm gonna just go missing. Like, everybody is moving on my time, and if I stop, we all stop. So it's like,
right. So now, like, an obligation, like you have to post every day, or have to be like, okay, what's going on? You go on vacation, taking a nap.
Yeah,
What's the
it's
deal?
no time for that right now. It'll be a time to just put the world on pause. Right now, it's just grind 24/7, 365, 66 on a leap. Like, no breaks. Like, if you want it bad enough, you will eat, breathe, sleep it. And it sounds cliche, but you will. Like, that's just everything you want to do. Like, and it's all around. And like, it's health, wealth, success, happiness, longevity, and prosperity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, you can't just say, oh, I'm gonna just be a rapper. That's it. Oh, I just want to do music. It comes with a bunch of other stuff. Like, you need to make sure you're exercising, make sure you're eating right, make sure you get some type of sleep. Like, if I could get 4 solid hours of sleep, I'm straight.
What? So, like, on an average night for you, like, how much sleep do you get?
Like 4. 4 is good. 4 hours is good for us.
If I don't have like 7, or I like don't know how to function.
Cranky. I'm not a morning person at all. Like, I would never be. I just said I wish. You know, people wish for things. Like, I wish I had $1 million. I wish I can be a morning person one day. Like, maybe in the future. Maybe if I have children and they make me happy in the morning. I don't know. I'm just not a morning person. I'm so cranky. Like, before 12, it's just like, why is anybody hitting me up? I just went to sleep at 6. 7. Like, we have late nights. Like, when I was in the studio with P&B Rockin' Rich Homie, he didn't leave till 6. We left at 4. I was like,
wow,
I'm not staying till 6 because we gotta get up. You had to get up at 6:30. I had to get up at 9, so I'm like,
wow. That means your whole team with you too. So like, you don't get no sleep, they don't get sleep either.
Yeah, and if they're not with me, everyone is still up doing things somewhere else. So.
That's insane. So, like, for an average day for you in the studio, how long, or does it vary how long
it varies? It's, right now, I'm almost in the studio every day. So, it's not like I'm going to be in there for 12-hour blocks or 6 hours. But we try to get that, too. Like, if I am in a 12-hour block, I wouldn't be in the studio that whole week. Like,
right.
I would just be in there those 12 hours, and then the rest of my week I'll be doing something else. But right now I'm working on getting a 6-hour block where Amadeus, and Yandy owns her own studio, AYM Studios in the Bronx. So
wow.
I'm in any time I need to be, which is right now every day.
That's perfect. So it works out just right. That's insane.
It is. It is it's really crazy. People just think they want to get into it just like it's fun and games and glitz and glams, but it's really not. I mean, I always say, if they say, oh, what would you tell the kids that want to do music?
Right.
I would like, stay in school and maybe you would want to be something else. Like, behind the scenes, actually, they make more money than artists. Like, the managers and the people that are behind making the artists. If you can make one artist and you have 10 artists, just imagine how much money you really will have. You know, people don't think about it like that. They just want to be in the limelight. But I didn't choose to be in the limelight. Like, I just got
it just happened.
So I had to continue to do it. But I was like, dang, I wish I was a lawyer, or, you know.
Yeah.
I always wanted to have, like, a different profession, but it's like, whatever. I love doing music, but it's something I love to do.
Yeah.
And if you don't love to do it,
don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it just to be on.
Yeah.